Hi, my lovies. This is Christina with Karma's Eye Psychic LLC here on Universal Spirit Podcast. We're still going through our magic series and we're on episode 14. And we're going to be talking today about money. Money and the magic of pennies, right? The magic of money is a great key to success. We all know the value of money and the psychological hold it has on most of mainstream society. Not everybody. The vibration of money is felt worldwide, even though the values are different when compared to another or in a certain place, right? Money is the number one motivator to get up in the morning, stay late up at night, and tolerate certain people or certain conditions. And when we are putting ourselves through these obstacles, our energy is being spent, and karma allows for that energy to be returned in the form of money. Though we're standing on your feet all day, the money you earn will allow you to be off your feet whenever you please. As long as you're willed to stand again and repeat the cycle, if you're willing to do it. Money is a key to success in our world as we use it to bless people, ourselves, and we use it to use people and other objects, such as machines, to achieve a goal. But what makes it magical, right? I'm pretty sure you're all wondering. Money is another high stakes offering to spirits, deities, ancestors, and living people. Money is burned as an offering or sacrifice for something bigger than that you want or need. Let's face it, we don't actually want money. We want the car, we want the house, and the clothes themselves. Money is just the means to achieve that. Am I right? Right? If we had a choice, we wouldn't use money at all. But money seems to stand between us and a lot of things that we need or want. In some cultures, they burn the valuable money that can be used in daily life. In other cultures, hell notes, which are replicas of money, usually in much higher value, right? You get like a $10,000 hell note. I'm pretty sure no one's burning $10,000 for real. I would hope not. And is burned as an offering to spirits to appease them or as a thank you for their help. In most traditional magic, hell notes are burned at the beginning of a request, and real money is given after the request has been successfully fulfilled. You most often see this when people are giving offering to Lord Ganesh or Lord Ganesha in the Hindu culture. Hell notes will be burned for Ganesha, and then once they achieve their promotion or success in lottery or whatever, they will then give Ganesh the real money. Now, not all of it, but they do give Ganesh a small part of it, maybe $1, maybe $10 or so, for helping them overcome that obstacle or helping them achieve that goal. So keep that in mind as well. Money can be a fleeting gift, no matter how small the quantity. Don't believe me? I have mentioned many times in my lessons about appeasing to the angel of death. He requires that you pay him, specifically, 15 cents for any request, large or small. He needs to know that you are putting up some type of sacrifice. Now, some people, it's easier to find 15 cents. Some people, it's not so easy to find 15 cents. Okay, so that's why the consistency of the gift is the way that it is. So it's pretty much like the angel of death. That's their signature. Okay, you would have deal with me, you got to find 15 cents some way, somewhere.
Take a break,
way
but what I was saying is that 15 cents is the bare minimum for the angel of death. So we get into this when we talk about pennies. And 15 cents has been left on the headstone of graves if the spirit played any part in helping someone achieve a goal. Some practitioners leave money randomly in the same places to conjure up the same success they have received in the past. So if you've, dumped money or gifts on a relative's grave because you need a promotion, you go back there again to get, help with your relationships and etc. It's it is common for practitioners to collect old money, especially money that had circulated during the lifetime of an ancestor, and offer it to them in exchange for blessings, or sometimes just because. It has also been known to offer the money from the country of origin of your loved one. This one is very common, especially if you are of mixed cultures, mixed races, mixed religions, and mixed beliefs. And you had a German relative, and you had an Indian relative. You would likely get money from that country. And if you can't go to that country, believe it or not, you can actually get these things off of eBay and Amazon, and they're real notes from the country that it just can't be used here in the United States, and vice versa, right? So if you are of mixed cultures, it would be wise to get the money of the nation of origin. And on the subject of pennies is one of my favorite things to teach. The magic of pennies are endless. Some folklore surrounding pennies have been proven to work and have been debunked as superstition for some people, and some people who have not tried it. When you see two pennies adjacent to each other anywhere, it is an enemy looking to bring you calamity. Remember that. Do not walk in between these pennies. To avoid them, just avoid them at all costs. Otherwise, the calamity will be difficult to rid yourself of. Now, you can leave two pennies for an enemy to find them when they clearly deserve your vengeance. Otherwise, it will backfire. Okay, so they have to deserve it. So that's one way to use money, but pennies in particular. When getting your change, give the pennies back to the cashier. Wish them prosperity, and it will continue to find you. And you continue to be blessed. Leave pennies around places where people can find them to spread love and relief. Just to help them, get through whatever they're getting through. And it won't actually have to be financial. You can throw 5 pennies into a bowl when you are low on cash, and money will mysteriously find you. You can also carry the 5 pennies with you in your purse or pocket when asking for a raise, promotion, or a loan. This will enhance your success. And like I said before, when you're paying the angel of death 15 cents, it is best to give him only 5 pennies instead of 10 or 15 pennies. It is known that you will meet your death untimely if you don't follow these rules. He'd rather have something silver as his payment. So just get a nickel and get a dime, but 5 pennies, okay? No, don't give him 10 pennies. Keep pennies separate from all of your other loose change in jars and bowls. If you notice the pile of pennies growing, give thanks to the universe, as you may have more resources than you realize. That is just a small list of powers of pennies and money. So I hope this whole entire lesson resonated with you in some way, and you found some type of value in these lessons. So what did you learn, and what did you take away, and what do you value the most about these lessons? Let me know in the comments, lovies. All right, see you in the next episode.